for Rascal. Only played a few games, but certainly fits his wheelhouse, absolutely. Just going to walk up to Dudu and start punching.
He went Conqueror, so he can trade extremely well.
It did not happen.
There's a root.
Okay, decent AoE damage to come out here as Deadly Flourish not going to find the mark whatsoever, and Samdi down to under mid lane is feeling a little bit better. Some great chains this time around as the Q is going to miss that from Karis. Good trade from the LeBlanc as aiming. Doing a lot of damage. Arya now going to have to get out of there as OnFleek comes on in. Cuz trying to get the work done, but no.
Yep, teleport back to mid. Okay, he's looking for it.
There's a kick into the wall. All right, Rascal doing a lot of damage here as he does get the explosive.
Made it better over time.
Yes.
This Rascal
play, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna prop Conqueror. He still has his whip.
It's the interesting thing. We've got OnFleek starting off this Rift Herald as in goes Cuz, looks for Karis. They get the flash. But Arya dives on over. Will he find the chains? Of course he will. This is Arya. And he's playing.
Obviously takes a lot of time, so we'll be away. Now this will mean plate gold going over to Samdi here on the bottom side.
Yeah, OnFleek's just going to walk on in though. Heartbreaker is going to get flashed. Wild Growth did come through as they're the Moonlight Vigil. Aiming may have just outplayed this, but no. Safeguards away from the body slam. Everything's missing everywhere. There's another one. Love it. Sometimes you just gotta press your Q button and not find it. That one was a hit. Really like that as Rascal. That for many years, but that's okay. Troll Wards is also a thing. Okay. Arya going to get finally feared. Ends up going back to his distortion though. Really beautifully done. Q's going to connect. Great fear. I thought that was the right one as well. Oh my goodness. Arya's playing so well. He will immediately be punished. But it's a 1-for-1 in the end as Dudu's going to get Rascal away, but the ulti's not really going to work out. Can this dive actually happen? The flash comes in. Body slam is so sick from Dudu.
And he goes for the really sick play and then dies. As Arya plays this very well, the second Q that actually fears him just barely connects as well. As you can see, it stacks up. And watch just how it barely clips Arya, because if that doesn't hit, he dies like super
the flash. He like swapped position with his clone, so I was like, wait, that wasn't the clone? But actually it was just the flash. So.
Yeah.
But still, very sick. As we check this one out as well. And this was honestly Rascal, bit of Lee syndrome, you know, the classic. Yeah, like sometimes you hit a Q and you're like, I gotta go in. Because that was so well played from Dudu. If he knew what was gonna happen, but he was just like, no. I must go in. The Q tells me so. And so he did. Bit of a fight here as Cataclysm goes down. Cuz getting Wild Growth, but eventually will get taken down. Knockup does come forward as Arya's in a whole host of trouble. Somehow OnFleek lasted for about 5 million years. And the distortion will get Arya out in the end. Aiming, finding the Moonlight Vigil. Can he go forward is the question. This Lulu is very squishy and will die. Rascal misses another Q as there's the curtains. Arya going to get blocked there by Rascal. I was actually very scared.
He's able to work this team around without even engaging.
He's everywhere.
Now he's behind them.
Yeah, he's a ghost. It's just insane. Amy's going to get Wild Growth, but he does have the red and white guns. It's not going to be enough, though. They burst him down. Rascal looking for Samdi in the back line. Can he find the Q? Is the question. Shadow Surge says goodbye to life, however, and Samdi will die. But Rascal getting over the way. He is always just barely behind enemy lines.
So Karis' positioning has to be so careful as they're just going to try to slowly push this forward.
Yep, it's going to be stolen though. As, okay, no, never mind. Cuz actually secures it, flashes after his stopwatch. As now Rascal's delivered, but actually it all works against Dudu. Oh no! Allows him to get off the insect, and in the meantime, actually the Vex picks up a kill. OnFleek will be going down as he turns into a Jarvan and then goes to the Death Chamber. Very similar to what the Jarvan just did. Hummerlife lose out on the Drake and they lose out on the trade as KT look for even more. Shields come down though as Aiming has to use everything to try and escape. Samdi is just like, that silly little stopwatch is going to deny him. The exhaust is used onto Arya, who then immediately backs away, and now Rascal gets in here, lands the Q that he needed to, and Karis will be taken down as well as now it's
really high-risk plays. As Samdi out in no man's land, man.
Yeah, he's going to have to flash. Did pick up his cat before he did so.
He gets blown up here for Hanalife Esports if things keep changing. If things don't change.
Well, Cuz looking for a little bit. Not going to get it. Whew. Makes his way out again. Cataclysm here was itchy on the trigger finger as Aiming's going to get stunned up. Can they find the kill yet again? Throws out the Moonlight Vigil, tries to get the damage but doesn't. OnFleek comes through, manages to get the reset. Vex is going to go down as well as OnFleek is pretty dangerous. And Rascal not going to go in on that Q.
So 1-for-1. Rascal does have flash.
Almost a Q play, doesn't actually happen. Cuz throws out the Cataclysm now, finds some D with it. The Deadly Flourish is not going to save his life whatsoever, and the flag drag does get Cuz out of there. Meanwhile, Rascal was just dealing with On Fleek and the Cat, and oh man, Arya does a lot of damage. Chains will connect. Should be able to find the snare there as well. Does so. The Q not going. I'm sorry, Nymira, if you're watching, as that's a decent knock up there onto Dudu. And Arya turns. Yeah.
KT looking for a flank onto Karas. Karas, you gotta fear. You gotta be careful though.
Yeah, remember,
no turret here.
Can't really afford to get in there as there's the kickback. He finds somebody in the back line, and it's not going to be saved by Karas. And in fact, Karas is just dead. The exhaust down onto Rascal now because he is the hard carry of this team. Almost gets put in position to try and grab On Fleek there, but instead,
it's like, what do you do? You're like, oh my god, I'm dead. And he goes over the wall, and Rascal's like, wait, thank you for the taxi. I get the double kick, and it's Samdi who dies first. Karas is stuck, and the turret falls. Worst timing possible to be there.
A bit of an angle here to stop their base from just getting obliterated. Inner turret in trouble is okay. Final chapter comes down. A whole lot now being eaten by aiming as they get another flash out of Diafelios. It's exactly what they want. Karas almost explodes, breaks the chains just in the nick of time. KT locking down this inhibitor turret as well. The inhibitor's now exposed as KT are taking everything that they want. Cuz in a bit of trouble now, does have to try and get that flag out, but he's not going to be able to do so. On Fleek jumps on top of the Jarvan, and now they might have an opportunity. Life gonna have to flash to get out of the way. Heartbreaker's towards aiming, who is still very dangerous.
TP for Rascal.
Yep, there is the Moonlight Vigil. Goodbye, Mr. Viego. A little bit overexcited there, I think, was On Fleek as Karas trying to... Otherwise, time is against them.
Yeah, aiming doesn't have cleanse nor flash, but...
Great knock up there from Cuz as On Fleek's going to get locked down. Eventually gets out with the ultimate as now Rascal possibly caught out of position. Will get feared, but KT just starting it off on the other side. Cuz getting the knock up onto Karas, and oh my goodness, the Vex just evaporated. Dudu looks for a little bit more, and Rascal says, better Lee Sin, heck no, Atlas. Smacking down the Gragas real easy.
I love how Rascal is just walking into people like they're NPCs, like they're not even enemy champions. Yeah. He's just like, I'm gonna rotate around this pillar real quick and then get a kick. Oh man, this
having a lot of fun this game. 5-1-3 on the Lee Sin. His GA's complete, so he is not afraid of anything in KT. Looks like they will be able to secure the 2-0 against Humble Life Esports. And they're only lost now against Damwon Kia in their first match. And this KT, as they develop and get more and more synergy, will get more and more scary.